guys, how are you all today? I hope you're good. I just wanted to do this video because I didn't get to do one yesterday, so I'm now on post-op day 4. So I just wanted to quickly talk to you about how day 3 and 4 went for me, so you can understand what you're in for if you're going for this surgery. So I've just noted on my phone here a few things that I wanted to mention because I think I missed a couple of things off the first videos. One part that I want to let you know is basically that after I went into the surgery, the surgeon decided that I needed a reduction on both sides and it wasn't just the one side. So he actually did that when he went in. So sometimes when you go into surgery, they might decide that there's something else that they need to do to give you the best results. So in this case, that's what he did for me. So I just wanted to make that clear. Yesterday, I had the drains removed. So I had 2 drains, one coming out of each side. You would have seen in the earlier videos. That was just to reduce the bruising and swelling, and so any excess blood dripped out through those. Those were removed yesterday. Now I know this can be very painful for people. I personally didn't find it too difficult. Basically what they do is they hold on to it and they ask you to breathe in, and I recommend at that point you do take a really deep breath and they pull it out. So it actually feels exactly as it sounds, and it feels like a tube being pulled out of your body. So it is really weird, and it's not pleasant, but it certainly wasn't really painful for me. Like I said, some people do say that it's really painful, so I might have been lucky. They got those out, and then they took the IV out of my hand, and then I was wire free and could move around. Still can't have a shower, so I'm still limited to having a shower from the bottom half down, and then just washing your upper body with wipes and cloths and whatever you can do with sort of baby powder and that sort of thing to keep yourself fresh in the meantime. So I should be able to shower possibly after I've had the bandages taken off. The doctor will look at the incisions and then he'll cover them with waterproof bandages, I believe, so that I can actually take a full shower. So I'm looking forward to that. That happens for me in 2 days' time. So I probably won't do a video tomorrow. I can't imagine a lot's going to change between now and then. So I'll do another video for you when the bandages come off. So when I came out of hospital, I've kept the bandages on. So I'll show you what I've got here. So I still got the bandages on, and they've just put this wee post-op bra thing on as well, just to keep me all supported. So you can put, it's quite difficult trying to dress around these things, but you can just put whatever you like on top of that just to cover it up sort of thing. But it just keeps you really supported and it keeps you really tight. Now, when I was discharged from the hospital, they gave me a whole array of medication. One was antibiotics. For obvious reasons. I've chosen to take a probiotic just to put some good bacteria back into my body, so that's completely up to you, but that doesn't come as part of the medication. I've been given something for sleeping, so they've given me about 5 sleeping tablets, so that should get me through to the next appointment, where if I still need them, I'll ask for more. They've given me some anti-inflammatories to reduce the swelling, so you'll know, you take those 3 times a day, I believe. I'm not sure, follow what your doctor says. But that helps to reduce the swelling and bring things down. Now, every so often throughout the day, you'll feel them get quite tight, so you'll know that you need to take an anti-inflammatory and just bring that down a bit. It feels a little bit like, so if you've had kids before, it feels a little bit like when your breast fills with milk. So when you're breastfeeding, your breast kind of fills up with milk. For those of you that haven't, it just kind of feels like your muscle gets, or your boob gets quite almost bloated. It gets quite big, but it's a slow process. It kind of tickles its way through. It doesn't hurt. Nothing up until now has hurt, so I haven't been in any real pain. There was a couple of niggly bits for me today, and I guess that's just sort of because my bra sits digging into the incisions a little bit, so it's a little bit sore, but it's nothing I can't handle, and certainly not more than maybe a 3 out of 10. So keep on top of the pain meds. They've given me a painkiller, and they've also given me some paracetamol. So that's all the medication that I have at the moment. I have noticed over the last couple of days, though, that you're very bloated and actually quite constipated from the medication. So if you get the opportunity to ask for something, I would probably ask for maybe a stool softener or something like that to help you with that. I've been taking a detox tea, so that's helped me on my way, but it definitely is a real thing and actually is more painful than the surgery, funnily enough. So if you can get away with getting those, ask your doctor for those. I feel maybe he's missed it, so we'll talk to him about that when I'm going anyway. Yeah, so that's about it. sometimes when you're moving, you do actually hear like noises. So when I lift this arm up, you won't be able to hear it on the video, but when I lift this arm up, I can feel squelching a little bit here, and same on this side, I can feel squelching, and it feels like bubbles. I've spoken about that, and it's actually just bubbles of liquid and leftover anesthetic that will work its way out through your system over the next few weeks. It's completely normal, and it's not going to be forever. You're not going to be walking around squeaking and squelching, but those noises are completely normal and nothing to worry about. As far as movement goes, I've got pretty good movement. I mean, I can move my arms up and down and certainly move them around. I wouldn't go crazy and start bouncing them up and down or anything, but you kind of just judge by your own body. You can feel when things don't feel comfortable and maybe when you should stop. Sorry, I am a little bit itchy, that's why I keep doing this. Some of the medication makes you a little bit itchy. It depends on how you react to medication. For me, I think one of the painkillers is a bit itchy, but it's definitely worth taking, so I do anyway. Energy levels, I'm probably at 60%, so I'm actually perfectly fine now. Yesterday afternoon I didn't do a video because we went out and about. I went and had something to eat. We went and relaxed down by the beach and read books, so I was there for a little while. You've got to remember though, obviously, if you're in a hot climate, that you need to continually keep yourself covered over. You don't want to get sunburn on your incisions or even going through your bandages onto your incisions, because it can actually make them darker. And there's nothing you can do about it. Once they go dark, they're dark. So it's better that you look after them whilst they're there. So I've been completely covered up as much as I can in that kind of area, and staying out of sun if it's starting to make me sweat and that kind of thing. You're not supposed to get them wet at all. So do everything your surgeon recommends, but obviously depending on where you are in the world, I know that surgeons recommend different things. So follow them, not me, but my surgeon certainly said not to make the incisions wet and to stay out of the sun for long periods. So that's what I've been sticking to. One last thing I wanted to talk to you about is sleeping. Sleeping's been quite difficult, so obviously you can see my bed's right here. I've got pillows upon pillows propping me up. I've got this cool little V pillow, which is good for your lower back, and I also need a travel neck pillow, which I find really useful just to keep my head propped up and my neck not sore during the evening. So I've been lying on those, and it's pretty good, but obviously every so often I need to just adjust them because I slept down a little bit. I don't think it's a big drama if you wake up and you're a little bit lower down, but obviously you want to try and sleep upright just so the gravity can do its job as well. And you have to wait until your plastic surgeon says you can lie down normally. I'm a stomach sleeper, so this was quite a difficult process for me, but I'm getting more comfortable on my back now, so I think that will be the way to go for future. So I'll leave it there, but I'm good. I'm okay. I would do it again. It's worked out really well. I can't wait to see them. And yeah, I'm just feeling fantastic right now. So if you want to do it, then you should do it. If you don't, then you won't.